Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Lisandro Martinez card to check out. We're taking a look at a card who is 5'10", medium high work rates, left-footed, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. So we are going to be using him mainly in the midfield setup, just to kind of see what this card is like defensively. We want to get him involved as much as possible. This is a card that, in my opinion, I do mainly see being played in the left center back position in a 4-back formation, as well as the left CDM position playing as your actual CDM. This card is very versatile when it comes to the different position changes that he has. CDM, center back, left wing back. You know, him being a left back is actually very helpful because let's say, for instance, you actually want to play him in the left back position, but then your right back is someone that can actually play in an attacking position. This would be super ideal to work with because you could put like you could put like Marcus Llorente, for instance, as your right back and then play him in the midfield setup. So with stuff like this, you could use him in that area, switch him to be a left center back, and then go from there because of him being a left-footed player. So it's definitely a really interesting card because maybe he feels like David Alaba. We'll see. Player traits in game, he has long passer. In-game attributes, we are going to be giving him the anchor as well as the shadow chemistry style to kind of test out both for this card. With the anchor, you do turn him into a lengthy player, right? Which would not be horrible to work with if you want to go with that. But we are going to be using him on a shadow a lot of the times to kind of like test out the pace stuff and whatnot. Passing on the card is in a pretty decent area. Obviously, with passing being weird in FIFA, it could be weird from time to time in general. Shooting is not necessarily there, but again, it is a card that is mainly going to be played in the CDM position as well as the center back area to defend for you, right? Dribbling stats is going to be in a very good area for this card, while being medium high work rated, average body type. It gives me vibes like this card right here, right? So David Alaba's card, not even necessarily this one, but the white one's really nice. He's 5'11", average body type, better dribbling capabilities, right? On a shadow chemistry style, could definitely be very nice to work with, right? So it's more for the white version of that card, like the white shirted one, because David Alaba after the patch on a shadow is like significantly better. But yeah, shadow chemistry style on this card is going to be boosting his defense to be in the mid 90s, high 90s area with really good physical capabilities, right? So definitely looks like a lot of very interesting things with this card. Like I said, we're going to be testing out defensive animations when it comes to using him in the team. So we'll be using him in this new 3-4-2-1 setup that we're trying out, playing him in the left center mid position only on stay back while attacking. So we'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Nice goal, boys. Nice goal. Oh, I messed that up. Nice interception. Almost. Well done. Oh man, that build-up play would have been good if I actually got to that. Well done. And that's why Correa is amazing. Take that. I almost get to it. Nothing there from Lisandro. Gets that one though. Rough first pass. Well done, Lisandro. Foul, but doesn't matter. The game should be done now. Lisandro does well, though. No! Kickoff is so weird, man. It was a bad pass by Lisandro. Definitely should be getting that. Unlucky. It's because I have to do a settled touch there, but it was a good pass by Lisandro. Like that. A little bit of emphasis there. Nice. And everybody's on side. Nice. Good job, boys. Oh, get it back. We'll take it. Nice job. Nice. Oh, he gets the pass off there. I just couldn't get the ball afterwards. Good challenge again. Definitely should be getting to that, but, you know, manual defending, boys. Nice, second man press. Nice. Thank you. A crazy pass there to Saka. Right through my legs, but Saka gets to it. Nice. Well done. A bad pass again. Not too much emphasis there. Era gets to that. Oh, I really thought I was going to get to that once he turned that area. Soccer gets it though. Listen, I do not recommend using him in the midfield just for that dribbling alone. Like, Palinga has it, but Palinga is, like, taller, kind of compensates a little bit more. Amazing. You could, like, I could tell your game is slow and sluggish when stuff like that happens, please. With 99% of the time. Better get to that. Thank you. Good job, boys. Unlucky. Well done. Lautaro. Do this, and then lay it off here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but sure. Get the tackle off anyways. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Lisandro Martinez card. So, guys, listen, we played him in the CDM, or not CDM position, but we played him on the stay back while attacking center mid area because it's a good way for us to kind of test out dribbling, passing, defensive capabilities, defensive animations, all that kind of stuff. So the card that I was initially comparing to, right, before we even saw this card, before anything, was David Alaba's card. Why? Because this card is 5'10" with an average body type. If we take a look at the David Alaba card, preferably the white one, yes, preferably the white one, this card is 5'11" with an average body type, right? So with those two things taken into consideration, you would assume that they would kind of perform in similar ways in game. I'm here to tell you that they're kind of different, okay? So they both have an average body type, but their body types in game are different, okay? Lisandro Martinez, it's kind of weird to say this because in real life, I would kind of consider him like similar to a body type of David Alaba, like for the most part, right? In FIFA, he looks bigger, right? Like when you're using this card in game, he feels more physical oriented than David Alaba does. David Alaba feels more agile than this card does, okay? So just take that into consideration when looking at these two. So the position changes that you have left wing back, center back, CDM. The position changes are definitely more for you being able to line up your team a certain way to get chemistry and then to put him in his actual position. So you can 100% use him as a CDM and he'll play a decent role there, 100%, right? Especially if you're a Manchester United fan and there's different center backs you want to work with in the future, all that kind of stuff, you can 100% do that. But the way that this card performs on the pitch is definitely going to be in the center back position because the physical presence that he has, the pace that he has to work with, and the defensive animations that he goes into the tackles with is pretty solid, to be honest with you. This card, for the price range of where it's at, giving you Argentinian links, Manchester United links, on a shadow chemistry style while being a controlled player, I found it to be perfectly fine. And the reason why it's perfectly fine is because his base card stats for physical is so high. His base card stats for dribbling is really high for a player who's 5'10" average body type, right? Again, not like David Alaba agile, but more physical than David Alaba. And then his passing, for the most part, passing in this game is weird. So when he does a bad pass, I don't fully blame him for it. But in the center back position, that would be perfectly fine to work with as well. Again, it is a situation where I tried him on an anchor. And for me personally, I don't know, with some of these cards, because I don't play conservative defending, I need that initial acceleration. I need that initial movement with cards to be able to defend, which is why I have the higher acceleration with the cards, right? So on a controlled, I felt like he was perfectly fine. If you're playing more conservative defense, you give him an anchor, and he'll definitely be fine on that as well. But the card's pretty decent. I don't mind the price of it. I think it's going to keep going down, to be honest with you, because that's just how these promo cards go. But yeah, if you want to work with a Premier League center back that is left-footed to use in that left center back position that gives you medium-high work rates and some pretty decent transition speed, not as good as Alaba, but some pretty decent one considering he's physical-oriented, it was a pretty cool card to use. I actually enjoyed it for what it was. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.